Hello and welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Televiziya with the most important events of the day. I'm your host, Lily Cindy. President of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev, and First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva visited the Alley of Honors to commemorate national leader Heydar Aliyev, as December 12th marks the 19th anniversary of the death of the architect and founder of modern and independent Azerbaijani state, world-renowned politician and national leader of Azerbaijani people.
President Ilham Aliyev and First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva visited the grave of great leader Heydar Aliyev. President Ilham Aliyev and First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva put flowers at the grave of the national leader's spouse, outstanding ophthalmologist academician Zarif Aliyeva. Flowers were also put at the graves of prominent statesmen Aziz Aliyev and Professor Tamerlan Aliyev.
On December 12, President of the Russian Federation Vladimir Putin made a phone call to President of the Republic of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev. During the phone conversation, the presidents discussed several practical aspects of the implementation of the agreements between the leaders of Russia, Azerbaijan and Armenia of November 10, 2020, January 11 and November 26, 2021, as well as October 31, 2022, including plans to restore economic and logistical ties in the South Caucasus. The heads of state also exchanged views on future contacts. Used as the leading force of the society, with which development and integration go hand in hand, it is no coincidence that national leader Heydar Aliyev has always considered youth-related issues to be one of the components of his policy. Therefore, the great leader is considered the founder of modern youth policy.
Selflessness in the 44-day patriotic war, success in education and sports, scientific achievements. In a nutshell, we are witnessing the victories of Azerbaijani youth on all platforms. At the heart of today's achievements lies the youth policy, which was determined by the national leader Heydar Aliyev. Back in the distant 1969-1982, the great leader during his leadership of the Republic created opportunities and conditions for 15,000 representatives of Azerbaijani youth to receive education in 170 prestigious universities of the former Soviet Union and become high-level specialists. The goal was to train highly educated national personnel for the future of Azerbaijan.
Gençler serbest, azad, müstakil, öz fikirlərini ifadə edirlər, öz sözlərini deyirlər, öz problemlərindən danışırlar, xahişlərini edirlər, dərdlərini çatdırırlar. Mən özüm də vaxtilə gənc olmuşam və belə görüşlərdə, toplantılarda iştirak etmişəm. Geçmişdə gənclərin fəaliyyətini və gənclik təşkilatlarının fəaliyyətini layiqincə qiymətləndirərək mən qeyd etmək istəyirəm ki, bugün bu sarayda tamamilə başqa bir ab-hava duyulur.
Chaos, anarchy, and civil confrontations, occupation of territories, in a word, against the backdrop of the events taking place in the country, the Azerbaijani youth was left on their own. After returning to power, the great leader defined youth policy as a priority task of the state. In 1995, the national leader initiated the Azerbaijani Youth Forum. A year later, the first forum took place. And on the basis of the decree signed by the great leader on February 2, 1997, this date was declared the Day of Azerbaijani Youth in our country. In a word, during the years of leadership of the nationwide leader of Azerbaijan, youth policy was one of the leading directions of state policy, which President Ilham Aliyev continues to implement successfully today.
The memory of the national leader of the Azerbaijani people, Heydar Aliyev, was also commemorated in Heydar Aliyev Park, located in Sarıyer district of Istanbul. The event was attended by employees of Sarıyer municipality, consulate, diplomats, officials, intellectuals, representatives of mass media and NGOs. Consul General of Azerbaijan in Istanbul, Nermin Mustafayeva, spoke about the legacy of Heydar Aliyev and the glorious Karabakh victory won as a result of the initiated successful policy continued by President Ilham Aliyev. The invaluable merits of the national leader in the reconstruction and development of Azerbaijan were emphasized. A group of ecologists representing non-governmental organizations is holding a protest in Karabakh Economic District demanding an end to environmental terrorism. Russian peacekeepers tried to prevent the strike on the section of the road under temporary control of the Russian peacekeepers on the Shusha road.
As a result of the discussions held on December 3rd and 7th, 2020, with the command of the Russian peacekeeping contingent, Azerbaijan specialists from the Ministries of Economy, Ecology and Natural Resources, the State Service for Preparatory Issues under the Ministry of Economy, and Azergol CGSG had to conduct primary monitoring on illegal explosion of mineral deposits and the environmental terrorism committed in the territory of Azerbaijan. Even though more than 1 week has passed since the negotiations, the peacekeepers are preventing the monitoring. In opposition to this, members of non-governmental organizations are holding a protest on the section of the road under the temporary control of the Russian peacekeepers on the Shusha road. The participants demanded the arrival of Major General Andrei Volkov, the commander of the Russian peacekeeping forces temporarily stationed in the Karabakh region. Additional armed forces arrived in the area to support the Russian peacekeepers stationed at the post. The protesters who set up tents in the area say that they will stay there until their calls are answered.
So that was all for today. Thank you for being with us and see you next time.